Have you ever wondered if your furry feline friend can really understand how you're feeling? As a cat behaviorist, I've seen countless examples of cats picking up on their humans' emotions. Cats have been our companions for thousands of years, developing an uncanny ability to tune into our emotional states. Your cat is constantly watching you, picking up on subtle cues in your body language, tone of voice, and even your scent. When your cat seems to know you're feeling down and comes to snuggle, or when they sense your excitement and get playful, that's their way of responding to your emotions. Understanding this emotional connection can help us become better cat parents. By recognizing that our cats are tuned into our feelings, we can be more mindful of how we interact with them. So next time your cat gives you that knowing look, remember, they might just be reading your emotions. Let's dive into the science behind your cat's emotional radar. Cats have some impressive biological tools for reading human emotions. Their keen senses play a big role in this ability. Those cute little whiskers aren't just for show. They're highly sensitive and can pick up on subtle changes in air currents, which might be affected by your movements and emotional state. Cats also have an excellent sense of smell and can detect changes in your body chemistry that occur with different emotions. When you're stressed, for example, you release certain hormones that your cat can smell. Cats are also skilled at reading visual cues, paying close attention to your facial expressions, body posture, and gestures. Research has shown that cats can distinguish between happy and angry human faces. They're particularly attuned to their owner's expressions, showing that they've learned to read you specifically. All of these sensory inputs come together to give your cat a pretty good idea of how you're feeling at any given moment. Now, I know some of you might be skeptical. After all, cats have a reputation for being aloof and independent. But scientific studies are backing up what many cat lovers have long suspected. Our feline friends are more emotionally intelligent than we give them credit for. One fascinating study found that cats behave differently when their owners are smiling compared to when they're frowning. The cats in the study were more likely to exhibit positive behaviors like purring or rubbing against their owners when the humans were smiling. Another study showed that cats can recognize their owner's voice and respond to it differently than to a stranger's voice. These studies are just the tip of the iceberg, but they're helping us understand the depth of the emotional connection between cats and humans. Now that we know cats can sense our emotions, let's talk about how they typically react. When you're happy or excited, you might notice your cat becoming more active. They might seek you out for play or affection, mirroring your positive energy. Some cats will even chirp or make trilling sounds, which is often a sign of a happy, sociable mood. On the flip side, when you're feeling down or stressed, many cats will respond with comforting behaviors. They might curl up next to you, purr, or gently headbutt you. Interestingly, cats also seem to pick up on tension or conflict between humans. Understanding these reactions can help us appreciate just how tuned in our cats are to the emotional atmosphere of our homes. Section 5. Decoding your cat's emotional language. Just as cats can read our emotions, they have their own ways of expressing how they feel. Learning to decode your cat's emotional language can greatly improve your relationship. A cat's tail is like an emotional barometer. A tail held high with a slight curve at the tip usually means a happy, confident cat. Ears are another important indicator. Forward-facing ears usually mean an alert, interested cat. Vocalizations are also key to understanding feline emotions. Purring is often associated with contentment, but cats may also purr when they're stressed or in pain as a self-soothing mechanism. Hissing and growling, of course, are clear signs that your cat is feeling threatened or angry. Section 6. The impact of human emotions on cats. Cats are highly attuned to our emotions, but it's important to understand that our emotional states can have a significant impact on our feline friends. Cats are sensitive creatures, and living with a human who's frequently stressed, angry, or sad can affect their well-being. When humans are consistently stressed or anxious, cats may start to exhibit signs of stress themselves. This could manifest as over-grooming, changes in appetite, or inappropriate elimination. On the other hand, living in a positive, calm environment can help cats feel secure and content. Happy humans often have happy cats. When we're relaxed and affectionate, our cats are more likely to be social, playful, and exhibit fewer stress-related behaviors. It's also worth noting that cats can be affected by major life changes or disruptions in their human's life. Taking care of yourself is also a way of taking care of your feline friend. Section 7. Nurturing the cat-human bond. Understanding the emotional connection between cats and humans is just the first step. The real magic happens when we use this knowledge to strengthen our bond with our feline friends. So, how can we nurture this special relationship? First and foremost, consistency is key. Cats thrive on routine and predictability. Try to keep meal times, play sessions, and cuddle times consistent. Communication is another crucial aspect. Use a soft, gentle voice when you want to comfort your cat. Make slow blinks. In cat language, this is like saying, "I love you." Playtime is not just about physical exercise, it's a great way to bond emotionally with your cat. The more you invest in understanding and meeting your cat's emotional needs, the stronger your relationship will become. Section 8. Cats as emotional support animals. You might be surprised to learn that cats are increasingly being recognized as emotional support animals. While dogs often get the spotlight in this area, cats can be incredibly effective at providing emotional comfort and support. Their ability to sense and respond to human emotions makes them natural candidates for this role. Cats can be particularly helpful for people dealing with anxiety, depression, or loneliness. The simple act of petting a cat has been shown to lower blood pressure and reduce stress hormones. The rhythmic sound of a cat's purr can be incredibly soothing, and some studies suggest it might even have healing properties. One of the great things about cats as emotional support animals is their relatively low-maintenance nature. They don't need to be walked, they're generally quiet, and they can adapt well to apartment living. If you're considering a cat as an emotional support animal, it's worth discussing with your mental health professional. Section 9. Improving communication with your cat. Now that we understand how emotionally perceptive our cats are, let's talk about how we can improve our communication with them. Pay attention to your own body language and tone of voice. Cats are masters at reading subtle cues, so be mindful of the signals you're sending. Approach them calmly and speak in a soft, reassuring tone. Learn to recognize and respect your cat's communication signals. If your cat's tail is swishing rapidly or their ears are flattened, they're telling you they're overstimulated or unhappy. Consistency in your reactions is key. If you respond the same way to certain behaviors or vocalizations, your cat will learn to associate those actions with specific outcomes. The more time you spend observing and interacting with your cat, the better you'll become at reading their emotional cues and responding appropriately. Section 10. The Evolutionary Perspective. To truly appreciate our cat's emotional intelligence, it's helpful to consider the evolutionary perspective. Cats have been living alongside humans for thousands of years, and this long history of coexistence has shaped their ability to understand and respond to human emotions. The domestication of cats is believed to have begun around 10,000 years ago in the Near East. Unlike dogs, which were actively domesticated for specific purposes like hunting or herding, cats kind of domesticated themselves. Over time, cats that were better at reading human cues and responding in ways that humans found pleasant were more likely to be cared for and reproduce. This created a sort of evolutionary pressure for cats to develop better emotional intelligence when it comes to humans. It's a fascinating example of co-evolution. Cats and humans influencing each other's development over millennia. Section 11. Embracing the emotional connection. As we wrap up our exploration of feline emotional intelligence, I hope you've gained a new appreciation for your cat's emotional capabilities. The bond between cats and humans is truly special, built on thousands of years of coexistence and mutual adaptation. Understanding that your cat can sense your emotions opens up new possibilities for your relationship. It means that your emotional well-being isn't just important for you, it also affects your feline friend. This knowledge can motivate us to manage our stress better and create a more positive emotional environment in our homes, benefiting both us and our cats. Remember, your cat is constantly observing you, picking up on your emotional cues. So don't be afraid to be emotionally open with your cat.